Okay, we're going on the picnic today. So I hope everybody is joining us. No one's staying back?
Staying next to the cameraman, is that okay?
You're staying back? Is Di going up? Okay, so I hope you seal some deals when you're down here.
Well, I better, because otherwise she's going to divorce me. I can't afford it, so.
Okay, well, we'll miss you up there, and I'll bring you back a little raclette.
Oh, great. Do you ever have raclette?
They make it up.
What is it?
It's cheese.
Okay, every mouthful I'll
melted
think of
cheese,
you
but it's
making
like
it.
you really have to. You'll love it.
Okay.
I have a stomach that
Yeah,
can hardly
you
deal
know.
with
12:30
oatmeal.
we're leaving.
12:30.
So you can go up as you are. Just put a jacket on if you want, just in case it gets a little higher. And we'll be back around 3 o'clock. But we want to get off sharp. We've got a bus and the 2 hotel buses, and also the pros are fitting in some people too. So just have a, you don't have to, but some of you might like a lick and a promise. And a lick is a quick shower, and you promise to do better next time. That's what we say in Australia when we're in a hurry to go somewhere. We say, well, let's have a quick lick and a promise, and then let's go. So that's what that is. We're going to work on the volley. Now, a lot of you are swinging too much on your volley. Hitting the racket back here. You've got to keep the racket out in front of the volley. And you shouldn't be any closer than this to the net. Now, if you go forward to put a slow ball away and you haven't put it away, don't stand here like a stale bottle. Get back so the lob doesn't get over your head. If someone lobs a lot, take on when your partner's serving, you can always take the lob away by standing back here. Then it's difficult for someone to get over your head. But if someone doesn't lob, be in here where it's a little easier to volley. Now the grip you should be using is a hammer grip. If you're standing at the net and you don't know what's coming, and keep the racket down. They say keep the head of the racket up. Well, people cock it up too much like this. This is a weak position for your wrist. You can't lay the head back with the wrist in this position. If it's down here, I can take the head back because it's a natural continuation of my arm. The wrist is in a better position. So a few of you are up here looking around the racket, so keep that head down. When you're standing at the net, don't be straight with all your weight on your heels. Slightly bent with your legs and be in this position so you can move. All your weight's on the balls of your feet, so if a ball comes to you, you can pivot like that before you even make a step. What you're doing is preparing. Then you do little steps or bigger steps or step across if you can to cover the wide one. You can't cover the net if you're doing this all the time. And this. So learn to pivot the shoulders. It's very easy to do this. Get your shoulders around, but keep the racket out in front so you're hitting the ball well in front. A lot of you are back here too much, trying to swing too much on the volley. So it's racket head back slightly. If I go from here to there, I haven't even taken a backswing yet. I've got a slow ball that comes. It's good to be able to trade a bit of body weight in with it as you're hitting it so you're not opening up as you hit the ball. Keep this still, hit with the racket hit. That's what you're hitting it with. Now I've taken the racket back just this far. It's not a big backswing. Now I join up out in front. Nice smooth mat movement. And a lot of you should stop at the contact for at least 10 years
Dead by then.
until you get out of all of this business on the front.
That's optimistic.
Just bring it in to meet it. The more consistent the face of the racket is when you contact, the more consistent you're going to have with your volley. And you only need, the head to come in and then the grip held a little firmer so it doesn't slip. High ones up here into the contact. So you're not down in here doing this. Racket back, contact. Easy movement. And watch the ball. Whatever height the ball is, then you try to, if you have time, you do this. 1, 2, 3, move weight in with the racket. And keep good balance so you're not always doing this with the volley. Going walkabout, which is good. A lot of our indigenous people go for a walkabout. So a lot of you are walking about a little bit with all your strokes. And keep your balance a little bit. Backhand volley, way out here. How many using two hands on the backhand volley? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, it's the same, just to here. Just bring it in to meet the body. And try just stopping where you meet it. You'll be surprised of the end result. As long as you watch the ball and you're not looking where it's going. Watch it right onto the string. Contact point on the backhand is way out here. That guarantees you're getting it in front. Way forward. So it's not back here, and the grip for the single-handed is an eastern forehand, and when you get time, an eastern backhand. So you're not having a grip like this and hitting a backhand volley with the arm bent, and this is a weak position for your wrist. This is a strong position, and you straighten your arm. Bend, straighten. It's like a karate chop. Chung. Same. You say, okay, karate. And bend, straighten. Later on, after 10 years, I'll let you go through a little bit on the front side. A little bit on the front. Low volleys down here, and the racket's below the ball, and you meet it out here. Way down here. That's where you got to get. You can't be down there and volley like this. It's good for the legs. Okay, now we'll get Lucinda. All the girls want to see how you volley. Come on out. And
You stood us all at Shivali yesterday.
Yeah.
So this is a good drill to do sometimes. Is just to volley back to each other slowly. Now you don't have time to change grip on this exercise. We can all go to the picnic and they'll still be going when we come back. This gives you good hands when you're meeting the ball. If you have too much follow through or too much backswing, you're going to be caught later. It's good to practice from here, because if you're inclined to come high to low on your volleys, you'll learn very quickly not to do it, because you'll be walking up, picking it up out of the net all the time. So learn when you're in this position to get the racket behind it and keep it behind it. And so on the front side, there's no pull down with the arm. This is what you're hitting with. Bang. And away it goes like a bullet. Because you've got a firmness there, and there's no this, and this, and this. The racket doing strange things. This will get you out of the habit. A lot of you hit most of your volleys when you try to force into the net, because it's a common thing to do. You get above the ball and you bang, and the racket's down here, so you walk and pick it up out of the net. So if you want to get it over the net, get the racket behind it and stay through on the same level, just with a nice tempo with the ball. Smooth as you can. If this is wristy, then it's all over the place. So keep that smooth. Tempo is the most important part. Okay, back a little bit further, back here. Wake up. All right, while they're volleying, I'll call out the courts. So you can all start going.